vừa được thả xuống ngay trung tâm của một thành phố bị bỏ quang.
Mano, olha aí, bro. Aposto que a nossa língua também dá bué piada a bué gente que ouve, man. Sobrevivi a 7 dias numa cidade abandonada.
We just got dropped off in the middle of an abandoned city, and we're gonna spend the next 7 days here. And there goes our only way out. We are now stranded for the next 7
senhores,
days.
para de gritar.
Are we doing this?
For content.
This once beautiful city was bombed and abandoned.
Isto é uma cidade, isto é um
Which
hotel.
means the only people here are
Ele está a falar que é uma cidade, mas isto é um hotel, bro. Ou um edifício.
us and our cameraman. At least that we know of.
So I guess we
MrBeast.
start off by getting off the roof.
But we knew that our first objective was to explore this city and find a safe place to call home for the next
Não,
7
ok, foda-se, é isto tudo. Ok, isto já. É assim, não é bem considerado uma cidade, né? Tipo uma. É, sei lá, são edifícios.
days, which starts
Mas
with
ok.
exploring this building.
All right, let's see what's down the bottom of this building. I assume under
Eu
this
é que não
wood is a
sobrevivia lá.
One way to find out.
Olha o Mark Rober!
This is crazy.
Este youtuber é do caralho. Sabiam que ele era. Ele é ex-engenheiro da NASA? NASA, não é nasal. Nasal tem problemas no nariz, tem que pôr pingas.
I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. This is wild. Oh, look at
And
this.
after a little more exploring, we stumbled across an area that might work for our shelter.
Abrigo.
Oh my gosh. I think this is where we should set up camp. You can see the entire city
Será que
over
eles
here.
têm
Plus, we have a roof to protect us from rain.
cobertores?
And now that we had our home
Panira. Panira.
base decided, the next step was to open up the supply
Da Sabbath Cat.
crate
Tem bué da
left
cena
by
bem
the
easter eggs.
helicopter on the roof.
Let's pop open this crate so we can build camp.
We need some gear.
Ok, eles têm uma caixa cheia de
This
cenas.
crate contains all the survival
Okay.
gear we'll need for the next 7 days.
And so we don't
Mira.
have to carry stuff all the way down the stairs.
alto,
We're just
muito
gonna drop it.
Oh.
Agora está fixe.
Taylor!
Ou já mercadinho? Sim,
We have a
senhor.
perfect assembly
Mais
line.
para a noite.
Grant, It's raining sleeping bags.
Já uns videozinhos.
Chandler, there's our dinner plate. Wait, Chandler, don't let it fall.
É de plástico. Isto não sei, ele não disse onde é que era, ou disse.
But jokes aside, it was time to
Não
actually
disse,
start
não.
surviving now.
Who wants fire duty?
We'll get it.
We're on bed duty.
Chris got started on making a fire with Mark.
I'm personally a fan of the
Como é que
log
eles.
cabin
Croácia?
when it comes to fires,
Ok.
Eagle Scout. Did I
Nunca
mention
fui.
that yet?
Oh, foda-se, o isqueirinho. Então não tenho que fazer o fogo lá com a lupa, mano, com o sol e o caralho até queimar a cena, bro. Isto aqui, o isqueiro. Olha, está bem.
Me and Chandler looked for something to sleep on.
This is what mattresses were like 100 years ago?
Wait, you found a mattress?
Esse colchão já está cheio de mijo de rato e doenças e o caralho, mano. Ele está a tocar naquilo como se nada fosse,
On
mano.
the second floor in the corner.
Aí, pronto, olha, saiu dali uma alma.
That's all
Quando
you.
caiu no chão.
Thanks. You should wrap that thing in a tarp so you don't get destroyed by bugs.
I'm gonna wrap that mattress like a burrito.
Oh,
And
mano,
while
obrigado
Chandler
pelos
took his
quatro.
chances
Tu é
with
que és
the sketchy
incrível.
mattress, the rest of us decided to sleep on wooden doors.
There's no shot that you're more comfortable than me right now.
My back already
É
hurts.
assim, eu punha tipo 40 lençóis em cima do colchão e se calhar,
So many buildings we have yet to explore in this city. Tomorrow's going to be insane.
o Sr. Besta
We'll
vai se
see you in the
transformar numa
morning.
borboleta.
Even though our first day in the city went pretty smooth, something eerie did happen to occur later that night. While we were sleeping, Mark and some of the camera guys
Mano, foi lá o comedor de cus, bro. Queres
woke
ver?
up to the sound of breaking glass not far from the camp,
O sound effect,
which
mano.
made us start to wonder if we were really alone.
Ok, mas o microfone dele já estava ligado, pessoal. Hã? O microfone dele, olha, vocês ouvem. Olha o microfone, olha.
Which made us start to wonder if we were really alone.
Mas o microfone
inside the
dele,
city.
lapela, já estava ligado. Hã?
I thought I saw something.
But on top of the freaky noises, this shelter was way too windy to sleep.
How'd you guys sleep?
Bad.
So in pursuit of better sleep, we got up, got breakfast, and got prepared to find our new shelter.
I mean, this is the first time
Uma
I've had
trolladinha.
chili for breakfast, but I'm so hungry I kind of don't care.
Well, since the raft. When have I ever been
Ainda
this excited over
feijão.
canned chili?
I think my brain tried to forget about that. Thanks.
So after a
nojo.
nutritious breakfast, we took off our drone to seek out a new shelter in the unexplored buildings.
We haven't explored
Okay.
that building. We
Tá
haven't
quase,
explored those
darling.
hotels.
Ai,
It
tô
is
tão
an actual
ansioso.
city here.
However, upon scanning the
Aposto que vai
buildings,
ser
we did stumble
lindo.
upon an unexpected guest.
There's a cat!
There's a cat down
É o
there.
gatinho!
drone
Era o
right beside
gatinho,
the cat.
mano!
Oh, look at that shot! Chris, look!
Ele está tipo, e que caralho? Deixa-me em
I'm
paz.
sniffing the camera! This cat has like no survival instinct. I promise we are not paying this cat to be inactive. As fun as playing
É
with these cats
fofinho,
is,
man.
we
Gato
need to focus on
selvagem.
shelter because it's going to be freezing tonight.
And so we started our journey to find a sufficient shelter for the
A foto dele de NPC ali, olha.
Ooh, wait, what is this?
Whoa.
This is pretty.
It just has this type of like aesthetic to it that is like
Isto
beautiful even
parece
though it's ugly.
tipo
Zombie apocalypse
pós-apocalipse, pós.
Yeah, there you go.
Pós-apocalipse.
Wait, is that a pool?
Wow!
What the heck?
Caralho, que filha da puta da
Back in the
piscina.
day, this used to look something like this. And after decades of rotting from being
Foda-se.
abandoned, this is what we're left with.
Sério, o Michael Phelps treinava ali.
There's a soccer field?
The sport court!
Is that a soccer ball?
Isto era um hotel, mano.
I almost died. I bet this soccer ball is
Sei lá,
older than
uma
me.
cena assim.
Older than all of us, for sure.
Heavy metal ali
Besides
atrás.
Mark. He's old. We have two options now. We can
Mark é velho,
keep exploring
coitado.
down this cool-looking tunnel and go check out the neighborhood.
Olha, juntou-te ao
or,
clube.
with the hour of light we have left, we can
Boa
prep
noite,
for
Eduardo.
nighttime and not freeze all night.
Not freeze.
That sounds like a good idea.
I agree. And after spending the entire day looking for a new shelter, I just can't get over how massive the city is. We finally found a place fortified enough to call home.
É um
So we
edifício.
don't freeze tonight. We're thinking of setting up camp in this room right here.
We'll
Okay.
have a fire pit right
se eles-
here. We can tarp the
Ok,
wall
yeah.
right there.
Era isso que eu ia
It's gonna
dizer,
be
yeah.
comfy.
Yeah, Mark's gonna do all that.
I said we.
Grande
The only
Mark.
hard part is, come
Faz
over
tu
here.
que eu
Our
vou ver
current
a
camp
vista.
and all our gear is all the way over there. I hope this place really works out, because it's gonna be a
Tens que
lot
andar
of
muito,
effort to
senhor
set up.
Besta,
With the
vá lá.
sun getting low and the temperature rapidly dropping, we made
faz
our way
exercício,
back to the old
caminha.
camping spot and packed up to settle into the new base. We're heading to the new campsite.
Novo som.
The new camp. Okay, we got a lot of cleanup to do to prep this for tonight.
This looks like a terrible place, but whatever.
Mas tem que
After
limpar
finding a
o
more
chão
weatherproof
todo, cheio de
base,
pedras
we
e
spent the
vidros e o
next few
caralho.
hours dragging in as many of our belongings as we could before sundown.
New campsite.
And because it got dark so fast, we couldn't bring all of our resources to the new base. So aside from one water bag, cans of chili, and a couple
Só
old
uma garrafa
mattresses,
d'água.
this is all we had. What does everyone think of our new place?
I like that there's no wind.
It's much warmer. Chandler? What? It was
O
now
Chandler,
the
mano,
third
o
day
Chandler lembra-me bué o Window. Está sempre distraído, mano. Nunca sabe. Chamas. Hã? Diz, mano, o quê? Estás a falar com ele há 2 horas e ele, mano, no final das 2 horas diz hã? É tipo, foda-se, eu estive a falar contigo 2 horas seguidas, man.
7 doing this
Tu não ouviste
challenge. And
nada.
once we got
Desculpa, puto, estava aqui a tratar de umas coisas. Foda-se, mano. É
up,
igual.
we continued exploring.
Be careful.
These stairs are actually steep. On this whole staircase, 3 of the stairs are normal. This beach is nice.
Olha, a praia é fixe.
It's because it is a beach. But not
Boa,
too far
Chandler.
in, something strange
Mano,
happened.
incrível.
You guys see someone?
What?
Or don't you see that reflecting thing over there under the stairs?
Olha, pois é, está ali uma
I did.
pessoa.
Jimmy, remember how we almost died the first night from glass bottle attack? I wonder if that's where the glass bottles came from.
It was in
Será que
this
alguém
moment we
alguém
realized
mora
we
lá?
actually weren't alone in this abandoned city after all. And once our cameraman spotted this mysterious person on our drone, we did what anyone else would do. Let's go check it out.
Investigation.
Vamos fazer uma pergunta. Olha, o que é que o
Why
senhor
is this
anda aqui a
mansion
fazer?
beside this giant motel? Decades ago, this hotel stood as a first-class vacation
Pois
resort.
era isto,
But
bem,
years of
parecia, um
war
hotel.
turned this once picturesque property into a
party.
city of ruins. Let's head on in.
Dá um
What did we
aspecto
just
bué
get
da
ourselves into?
fixe, mas ao mesmo
We
tempo é
totally
assustador,
don't
não
wait
é?
for the cameraman to walk in the room before we go in.
Ai, os
Anyways,
boxers.
oh, it's getting dark. Everyone
Estão-me a entrar no
stop,
cu, chato, os
stop.
boxers. Espera aí.
Candy.
We should go in there.
Olha,
I'll go first.
docinhos
It's a
grátis.
Feastables bar?
What the heck?
Docinhos
This is starting to get
grátis.
very eerie. And I think
Eu não
Mark should
entrava
go
ali.
first.
Eu não
Look at
entrava
how
ali.
deep this hallway is.
Não,
Also,
senhor
if you
Besta,
follow
sai
me
daí.
here,
Eu já joguei muitos jogos de roupa para perceber que vai haver um susto. Vai uma mulher assim do nada de uma porta,
you
100%.
might die.
There's a very non-zero chance somebody could be in here and like attack us.
If someone attacked us, what are we doing?
Every man for himself.
Yeah, whoever's the slowest just dies.
Aumenta o gordo.
Hello. I'm creeped out now, guys.
We spent the rest of the day searching for the lurker, but once it started getting dark, we could only hope that
assim.
later he wouldn't be looking for
Eles são bués e, no entanto, eles devem ter uma equipa gigante ali com eles também. Se houver alguém que lhes quer mal, tipo, é pouco provável que aconteça, ainda mais agora. Isto é
And now that
esmezinhos.
it's dark out, here's what we've actually been waiting
Eu gostava
for.
de estar no
Give me
chocolate
Big
deles, só
Bertha.
que acho que ainda não dá para mandar vir para aqui.
Thank you. Oh. Big Bertha. Notice how you can't see that building over there. This is the world's most powerful flashlight.
Eu vi isto, que puta, mano, esta lanterna. Mano, eu quero ter uma lanterna destas.
Yeah, you can. Bro, I bet the fish in the
Mano,
ocean...
era assim que eles chamavam o Batman, bro. Assim que eles...
tripping.
Batman, precisamos de ti.
Oh, it stopped working.
How
Ficou
the
sem
mighty
pilhas.
have fallen.
Mano, é tão forte que metes uma pilha, bro, e dura-te para aí 5 segundos.
The pluses of our actions is we got to play with the world's strongest flashlight at night. The negatives of our actions is now we got to walk back in the dark.
Pois. Isto é um holofote, mano. Yeah. Olha para isto. Ah, mas ele não está a usar o fodido.
1000%.
This really feels like the world has ended and we're just like surviving.
So to avoid being murdered in cold blood, we went back to camp.
We're back at camp.
Caralho, que experiência.
I'm hungry.
Eles têm que estar com alguém que os proteja.
And so with the last of our
garantidamente, né?
supply here, we're
Eu é que não ia para ali, sim.
feasting. Tomorrow, if we got some tables and 7 chairs.
Com essa lanterna encontravas
But
leiria.
when we woke up on the
Verdade.
morning of day 4
Foi
out of
testado
7,
até mesmo.
we realized that we were already running low on supplies.
Our bag of water is out of water.
Bag
Do
of
we have
water.
more?
Point the camera at that roof.
Bag of water is out
All
of
the way
water.
over there.
I wish I had more than 100 calories in my body to go get it.
Nose goes.
What does nose goes mean?
O último que puser a mão no nariz, vais tu. Vai, é quem vai.
He's gonna need help. He can't carry it on his own.
So Mark and Chandler set out.
O Chandler está a lagar. Olha aqui, mano. Ele nem tocou no nariz.
He's gonna
Olha,
need
olha. Olha.
help. He can't carry it
Mano, o Chandler neste vídeo está todo cego. Será que ele está bem, man?
on his own.
So Mark and Chandler set out to go all the way back to our original camping spot and get more supplies
Olha aí,
from the
mano.
crate.
Chandler and I were on a side quest for water.
This is a main quest.
While they get the water, we don't want to be useless.
I'm
Chandler está no mundo
Don't
dele,
want
mano.
us to
Yeah.
be useless. So we're gonna go try to find a table and some chairs.
But we didn't get very far before Chris
Ah,
got
ele tinha que ir,
distracted.
ok.
Did we not know this was here? Jimmy! I found a bike!
That looks like a
Super
nice
Bike Mega
In
3000.
here! This is the coolest abandoned city ever!
Having fun?
I am.
All right, I'm gonna go look for a
Andar,
table.
bro.
Okay.
Se fazia algo deste tipo, opa, eu se calhar faria, mas com mais amigos, sozinho ou com 2 pessoas, não, tínhamos de ser para aí 10. É tipo, a merda, mano, garantidamente, que imagina, podem morrer 2, mas pronto, estás a ver?
Let's go.
How are we gonna get the
Eu fico,
water
eu
out
subo,
of
eu fujo, estás a ver?
Oh, it's heavy.
The thought process is that
Who
this
is
is a
old? Look
house.
this,
And
Jimmo.
what do people have in their house?
Tables and chairs.
Exactly.
Wait, hold up. Look at this. Don't move.
O quê?
Yes.
Boa, senhor besta.
It's a chair.
Parabéns.
Mark strong.
Vamos todos.
We'll help your Chad.
Bora, Patrícia.
This bag of water is over 100
Bag of water.
pounds. And so my buddy Mark, being the science YouTuber that he is,
Eu adoro
had an
Mark
idea to
Rober.
get it down from the roof more effectively. But
Que belo engenheiro. E era da NASA. E era da NASA. Olha, foda-se, mano. É da NASA, mas trocas o S pelo D. É o nada. Fodeu-lhes a água toda, mano. Olha.
We need stronger rope.
Por isso é que ele é ex, mano. Exato. Acabou, mano.
what you're watching is real. Mark literally deleted half of our water.
Got some bad news.
Mark lagou, mano.
Hurry up!
All the water splattered on the ground.
Fogo,
This
Mark,
was
caralho,
actually
pá.
a very serious problem.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me? More!
Espera, estava escrito puta. Paruta. assim, puta. E o quê, mano? Parutata. Parutata.
More!
Don't worry, we got one bag of water left.
Ainda tem mais um.
Down, please.
And now that half of our water is actually gone, the
Four.
only possible way to complete this 7-day challenge would unfortunately be to send 2 of us home. So Chris and Chandler volunteered to
casa?
leave the city, leaving Mark and I with just enough resources
Ah, vou
to
ficar
make
os
it the
dois
full
agora
7
só.
days.
Genuinely, I would be
Só agora
scared
foi
if
você
we
com o
left
foguete.
Jimmy with
Ai, ai.
anybody other than you. I think
Imagina.
you got it.
You guys.
But before they left, we wanted to have one final feast with the whole gang.
Now that's
E eu, isto está com bué. Eu adoro fazer isto, chato. Isto lembra-me Tosta Rica. Sabe aquela. Ai.
Oh
Senhor besta, foda-se. Ah, isto deve estar tão bom, mano.
Great melting point on the chocolate, Jimmy, if
Deve
I
ficar
may.
tão
If you've
bom.
tried Feastables before, the ones that used to look like this, you haven't tried Feastables. Our brand new formula tastes so much better.
Na Gludo já tem os novos, chato.
Genuinely, go to
Já
Walmart,
tem?
try Feastables, and tell me what you think.
It's honestly way better than the old formula,
Tem?
but
Ok,
don't take
vou
my
mandar
word
vir,
for
chato.
it. I just worked at NASA, so.
Pois, trabalhaste na NASA. Oh, caralho, cá para mim é fake, mano. Como os vídeos do Senhor Besta, mano.
Well, I just had s'mores, so I can go to the boat now?
And so we launched a flare to signal the boat, which was actually pretty cool.
Bro, look how cool that looks.
Come on,
Hey,
that
it's
fish,
lighting
yeah.
up the entire city.
Que
But the
nice.
not cool part is now that Chris and Chandler are gone, it's just Mark and I surviving in this city.
Ele e o Mark. Isto é claramente CGI, chato. Este edifício é green screen, mano.
It's the first day without our friends, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. Our objective for today is to upgrade our shelter. We're gonna put up tarps and windproof this
Olha,
room.
vês?
We're gonna
Como é que eles
build
fizeram isto? Estás a ver? Olha, olha, olha.
fireplace.
Olha, 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 vês?
We're
Eu
gonna
disse
find shelves,
fake.
the tables. We're gonna make
Full
this
fake.
place
Oh.
look like a home.
Como é que eles fizeram isto, mano? Isto é fake, mano.
With some of the ideas we have planned, I might stick around till day 14.
He's lying.
And so we started exploring some nearby buildings to find furnishing for our shelter.
Novas
Which is when we
tecnologias.
found this awesome shelf, this little table, a massive carpet, and also this metal thing that was found by our camera guy.
Whoa, look at
Olha,
this
o
chair.
cameraman está a ser muito fodido, não está?
That works still.
Está a ajudá-los de caralho, foda-se que anda cameraman. Caralho.
Fake TV. We can make it look like we have a TV now.
Olha.
It's a good find.
Wow, that's just so cool. It's like
Isso é
courtyard
uma
with
piada de
arches.
merda.
Each building
Depois tiravam as calças e gravavam um vídeo, Sr. Besta. Já pensaste em fazer um
in the
OnlyFans,
city
Sr.
has
Besta?
like its own personality.
Dizem que
can we
dá
do
muito
with these?
dinheiro,
We could use like a vent
mas só se mostrares os pés.
system like this combined with these. We can make a fireplace.
Eu não faço as regras.
Actual wallpaper
We have wallpaper. What do we use it for?
to make the house a home, Jimmy.
It's like we went grocery shopping, but instead we grabbed a bunch of 30-year-old garbage. Honey,
mesmo assim?
we're home.
Eu acho que
We
isto é
found all this
considerado
stuff.
abandonada,
Now
então
we're gonna start
é
decorating.
legal,
We're no
talvez.
longer
Ou se pedir
surviving,
autorização.
We're thriving.
I like that. We literally spent the next 4 hours moving all of the rubble out of our shelter, which made us pretty thirsty. The water in these sacks tastes like trash. This is why
Sacks?
we all brought a circle water bottle, because you can put a flavor cartridge in it and make water taste good.
This is
Ah,
my
já vi
first
estas
time drinking
garrafas,
this from a
yeah.
bottle. Delightful experience.
You can
Eu já vi
determine
estas
the
garrafas.
intensity. So if you're feeling
São garrafas tipo. Nós já não tínhamos visto isto juntos.
really audacious, you can have
Já tínhamos
level
visto na cena
9
sex.
flavor. Or if you're just a wuss, you can have level 1 flavor. We'll try a 6.
Basicamente é uma merda. Eu não sei se as garrafas resultam mesmo. Eu estava a pensar em mandar vir, tipo, essa garrafa. Estás a ver? Tipo, para testar aqui em live. Porque dizem que é tipo, tu cheiras e bebes a água e a água sabe-te essa merda. Só que tipo, eu tenho sinusite, mano. Não resulta comigo, mano. Aqui não entra, mano. Aqui não entra nada. O ar que entra deve estar tudo podre quando chega ao pulmão. Não, dizem que a Air Up não é tão legítimo, chato. Ah pá, não sei. O ar do peido.
Tier 6.
That tastes
A
awesome.
Circle é melhor?
Which flavor are you
Círculo.
using?
I'm rocking fruit punch because it's got energy. And you know what we need right now, Jimmy?
Ah, é actual flavor. Ok, não é de ar. Ah, ok. Ou é?
Energy?
That's right.
Good thing Circle has our back. And now that we had been hydrated, it was time to start crushing these renovations. When everything's said and done, this room will be the greatest room in an abandoned city
Okay,
you've
é
ever
diferente.
seen. This is our new shelf. All right, let's see how she looks.
Olha, está a
See
ficar
that? See how
fixe,
that does?
mano.
Oh, isn't that sad?
Ai, acabou. O quê? O quê, mano?
Dust? Oh,
Ai, cara, isso fosse cocaína. Acabaram de desperdiçar 10 mil paus. Foda-se, mas senhor besta.
isn't that satisfying? And now that the shelf is clean, we can use it to store food. For some reason, over half the food we packed is chili. And no one here likes chili.
Vocês são estranhos, porque imagina, vocês têm que ir cagar ao mato. O chili dá dor de barriga.
That's the non-chili row, that's the chili row, this is the Feastables row, right there. Now we have a table to put our Circle water bottles. Mark has a 22-ounce bottle, this is the
Okay.
32-ounce bottle, and they have a metal double insulated bottle that you could get for
Okay.
free right now if you buy 10 flavor cartridges.
diferente.
What a
Okay.
steal.
No, it's not a steal, it's free.
Oh. All right.
That's gonna block a lot
É
of
uma
wind.
porta.
And with our new door in place, we also hung up this huge tarp, which will allow us to keep all the heat from the fireplace
Bem
inside
pensado,
our
yeah.
shelter.
Oxygen comes in, fire burns.
Eu pensava que era uma casa de banho. Só que era uma sanita que eles estavam a construir, mano, que eles cagavam ali no meio do tijolo, bro. Eu ia dizer, aquilo é sanita, mano.
Room, send smoke out. This is redneck engineering at its finest.
And finally, after being cold for
Ela
so
era,
long,
man.
all right,
Óbvio.
And we
What?
have a fire.
I can feel the heat coming out.
Jimmy rigged this up with like ruins from an abandoned city.
Anyway,
fixe,
go to
só para os
drinkcircle.com/MrBeast or scan the QR code on his face if you want to order Circle right now. This is the
fica
final
melhor
room.
assim, acho
We
que
have
fica melhor.
plenty in the corner. We have our beds that are now smaller. Tell me this isn't genius. This is Mark's iPad
É o iPad, bro. Ok, não, isto é de gênio.
in the TV
É,
frame.
sim, senhora.
Obviously, some nice lighting, a furnace that is heating up the room, a real table with chairs, and a shelving unit with the scraps of food we have left.
Fixe,
And a
beijinho,
dirty
Patrícia,
towel we've been
dorme
sharing.
bem.
This is survival. But just as our night was going so well, for the 5th day in a row, we heard broken glass. Mark,
I'm right here, dog.
what was that?
Man, we were having such a good day, too.
I want to go see who's upstairs.
Ele está com uma faca na mão, senhor besta.
I'm carrying the knife as a
É agora, bro. É agora que o senhor besta se vai revelar como é que ele é realmente.
but I'm not going to use it. Hey, if you're up here, just come out. I want to be best friends with you. Are you serious? You're not pranking me?
Bro, I swear to you, it was not me.
Hello? What is this? What? Oh my gosh. This is the most Mark Rover thing I've ever seen. What the heck?
Era ele.
You swore! So, turns out Mark was
Era
pranking us, and he was the one
ele.
dropping bottles this whole time.
Mano, o quê, bro? O que isto foi mesmo, mano, isto, o caso eu para fazer uma trolladinha melhor, mano. Muito melhor.
Here, but no one suspects it. I can put it in my sleeping bag, and I can start launching glass bottles from the roof, freak
E
out.
de onde é que ele ia sacar a puta do comando? E ninguém ia ver o comando. Está ele assim. Estás a fazer o quê, mano? Estou só a limpar uma coisa que encontrei. É um full comando de helicóptero, bro. Olha para o tamanho desta merda. Olha o tamanho disto, chato. Olha. Que está a pilotar o drone?
Popping bottles this whole time.
A vir para
But no
bottles.
one suspects it. I can put it in my sleeping bag,
Só se
and
for
I can start
debaixo do
launching glass
lençol,
bottles
ali,
from the
como...
roof, freak everyone out.
Oh my gosh. I thought I could trust you.
Ok.
Boom.
Now that Mark's not
explodiu o
pranking
comando.
me, we re-rigged his contraption. Feastables me. Here you go.
É, mano, ter um pai assim... Imagina, eu se fosse filho deste senhor aqui, bro, eu ia ser a criança mais feliz do mundo. E o que é que ele colocou? Olha isto!
I got one as well. That's kind of cool.
Fogo! Que
To be honest,
rei!
it was pretty easy to forgive Mark because we only had one day left in the challenge.
Até
Good
qual é que era a
morning.
outra pessoa que estava ali no outro lado? Só uma coisa. Ah, foda-se, não fez barulho.
It's so much colder out here than it is in there.
Let's go back!
It's now the morning of day
É, tá
6.
frio como
All the
caralho.
modifications we did were phenomenal. And it was at least 10 degrees warmer. That was amazing.
Slept
Bem.
incredible.
Mark, on our last real day, I say we go have some fun.
E eu faria muito isto. Isto é uma cena... Isto é tipo, ai, aposto que ele manda atrair eu e os rapazes a tirar pedras tipo contra os muros e o caralho. Agora é 100% isto, bro, que os rapazes fazem. Não andamos a atrair meninas, andamos a tirar pedras para o caralho e a ver explosões, tipo, sei lá, mano, pegamos nisto e vemos qual é que manda o sumo mais longe, bro. É a cena mais gajo de sempre, é isto, man.
Jimmy, is that a kayak?
I know what we should do with it. Oh, now someone can kayak
It
in
was
this
bros,
pool.
man.
Me and Mark really did have a
Olha
lot of
isto,
fun.
man.
We played baseball, we played soccer. Mark even taught me how to skip rocks
Olha, vês?
scientifically. And even
Pedra.
screaming at each other from different sides
Rebentar
of the
latas
city.
desodorizante, pegar no isqueiro, mandar o fogo.
Let's throw things off the roof at the same time!
Soccer? Oi, soccer?
To be honest, doing all these kind of dumb things really did take our minds off of how lonely the city really was.
Isto devia ser do caralho quando estava a bombar,
By the
man.
time the final day of this challenge arrived, after cleaning up
Ganda
camp,
spot.
we only had one objective in mind. Leaving this place and never coming back.
Não me digas que ele vai arrebentar, mano. Ele vai arrebentar o sítio, não vai?
Huge shout out to Mark. He didn't have to do this. He has his own channel. He's very busy. Here's his channel. I appreciate you.
Aposto que ele vai arrebentar este sítio, não vai?
By the way, I'm giving away $10,000 a day every day for the next 15 days to random people who buy
Está a dar 10 mil paus durante 20 dias para quem me comprar a Feastable. É já, senhor besta. Só se tu não explodires as cenas.
our new Feastables bar. Go buy the new formula. It tastes amazing.
Não explodiu. Chat, isto é um inédito, bro. Ele não explodiu aquela merda. Estou orgulhoso, mano. Eu acho que ele está a começar a ter mais noção. Ele está tipo, ei, bro, não vou destruir, bro. Tipo, as pessoas tiveram trabalho. Eu acho que sim, é um sinal, chato.